healthy man does not torture others. Generally it is the tortured who turn into torturers. Children are educated by what a grown-up is, and not by his talk. The greatest potential for growth and self-realization exists in the second half of life. Wisdom accepts that all things have two sides. Don't rush to help those who haven't asked you to, because not everyone who is drowning needs a hand. Some want to drown. One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. Nothing has a stronger influence, psychologically, on their environment, and especially on their children, than the unlived life of the parents. The foundation of all mental illness is the unwillingness to experience legitimate suffering. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. 12 experts gathered in one room equal one big idiot. The difference between a good life and a bad life is how well you walk through the fire. A dream that is not understood remains a mere occurrence. Understood, it becomes a living experience. The least of things with a meaning is worth more in life than the greatest of things without it. Everyone you meet knows something you don't know, but need to know. Learn from them. A man who has not passed through the inferno of his passions has never overcome them. He who is afraid needs dependence, as a weakened man needs support. A particularly beautiful woman is a source of terror. As a rule, a beautiful woman is a terrible disappointment. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. There is no coming to consciousness without pain. In each of us, there is another, whom we do not know. If an attractive woman is single, it's because she is smarter than everyone else. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. What did you do as a child that made the hours pass like minutes? Herein lies the key to your earthly pursuits. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who we are. The first half of life is devoted to forming a healthy ego. The second half is going inward and letting go of it. If the path before you is clear, you're probably on someone else's. Find out what a person fears most, and that is where he will develop next. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. We cannot change anything unless we accept it. Often, the hands will solve a mystery that the intellect has struggled with in vain. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Don't hold on to someone who's leaving, otherwise, you won't meet the one who's coming. If you are a gifted person, it doesn't mean you can give something away. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves. Talking is often a torment for me. and I need many days of silence to recover from the futility of words. Shame is a soul-eating emotion. It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are in themselves. Shrinking away from death is something unhealthy and abnormal, which robs the second half of life of its purpose. The healthy man does not torture others. Generally, it is the torture